Most people get this wrong when they think about starting a company in the UAE. They believe it is just about getting a license and moving on. Here's the truth no one tells you. The UAE setup is fast, but only if you choose the right jurisdiction and structure from the beginning. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to start a company in the UAE in 2026, step by step. You'll learn the setup options, licensing process, costs, banking, visas, and the mistakes that slow everything down. Let's start with the basics. The UAE is one of the world's top business hubs, especially for trade, consulting, tech, e-commerce, and international services. It offers zero or low tax environments depending on structure, plus strong global credibility. Now here's where it gets interesting. You must choose between three main setups: mainland company, free zone company, or offshore company. This decision changes everything. For example, if Alex wants to run an online consulting business serving global clients, a free zone company might be ideal. But if he wants to trade directly inside the UAE market, a mainland license is usually required. The first step is choosing your jurisdiction and business activity. Each free zone has its own rules, pricing, and permitted activities. Picking the wrong one is a common beginner mistake. But here's the problem. This is where most people fail. They focus only on price and ignore business activity restrictions. Later, they discover their license does not allow what they actually want to do. Next, you apply for your trade license. You will submit your passport, business name options, activity details, and application forms. Many free zones now allow fully remote setup without needing to visit in person. In a minute, I'll show you the part that surprises most founders, and it is not licensing. Once approved, you receive your trade license and company registration certificate. After that, you can apply for an establishment card and start the visa process if needed. Now let's talk about banking. Opening a corporate bank account in the UAE is not automatic. Banks require a clear business model, expected transactions, client details, and sometimes a physical office or proof of activity. If your setup looks inactive or unclear, approval can take longer. Now here's where it gets interesting again. The UAE introduced corporate tax recently, typically around 9% for qualifying businesses above a certain profit threshold. However, many free zone companies can still benefit from tax advantages if they meet compliance conditions. Finally, you must stay compliant. This includes license renewal every year, accounting records, and visa renewals if applicable. Missing deadlines can lead to fines or license suspension. So here is the bottom line. Starting a company in the UAE in 2026 is one of the fastest and most flexible setups in the world, but only if you choose the right structure, understand restrictions, and plan banking early. If this guide helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more business breakdowns, and comment below which country you want next.